Yo, what's going on YouTube? This is your boy Flagcap here, and this is Let's Play Halo Reach Solo Legendary. So welcome back. This is mission 4, Tip of the Spear, Rally Point Bravo. And the last video took a little bit longer on a couple other parts than I'd wanted. It ended up adding about an extra like 5 to 7 minutes that didn't really need to be there. So that's why I had to do the end of this in another separate video again. And I think like the last time that we did something like this, we'll do the first part of the next mission in the same video as well. Ended up being about 25 minutes again. Sweet length, I think. So we just crash landed, and let's go ahead and see what happens. Alright, now right away, what I like to do is pick up this jetpack. And as you see, there's a couple of them, so they really want you to pick it up. Right? And you can see some pretty crazy guns going around. That is what I like to call the Star Wars gun in this game. So you can go ahead and pick them up, and pick up a health pack right here as well, because you will start with low health. It doesn't matter what you come into it with. Now the jetpack on this part is especially useful, and this is also a campaign mission, and it is called Tip of the Spear. So you're gonna see some grunts, some jackals. George will take out a good amount of them for you, actually, which is kind of cool. I personally think he's a better accompanying AI than Cat, because Cat only really has an assault rifle and a pistol as her guns. You'll notice that each of the Spartans has like another gun, that like their like typical gun. For Carter, it's the DMR. For Emil, it is the shotgun. For Jun, it is the sniper. George, it's the turret, and Cat is the assault rifle. And you, as Noble 6, use all of them, because you're like the cream of the crop. Now, all I'm doing right here is trying to bait out some fire from them. As much as I hate the assault rifle, we'll use it a bit because I don't want to run out of DMR ammo right away. And just kind of make your way up these rocks. There's not really anything to find. It is a really, really big area, actually. All right. And we see one more jackal. And the old school, we'll take him out the old school Halo way. You punch him. That's what you used to do in Halo 1 through 3 before the DMR, because I mean, you could do it with the BR, but I just feel like the DMR is so much more precise that it kind of makes it a little bit easier. Now, I'll pick up this just so we can see it, and here's some details. Yeah, it is basically the Star Wars gun. Shoots a beam. And here we have another one at 100%, so we'll pick that up.
Teleporters? Link to what?
Now you can actually hijack that Banshee, so that's pretty sweet.
But first we need to power down its shields.
6. I'll hold these bastards off. You find a way to the top of the sky.
Wow. Unbelievable. I told you guys the amount of shit that I have to deal with that you guys are becoming witness firsthand to in this campaign. Things like that, man. Just the long range fuel rod shot from a grunt about 500 meters away from me and like 2 stories below me connects randomly while I'm jetpacking to an area that they can't even normally see. And that's the kind of stuff that happens to me in playthroughs. And actually, online as well, when I play this game. Pretty fucking... God, that is so stupid. Alright, whatever. YOLO. Star Wars gun. And only the elite scavengers carry that, actually. So as with any enemy, there's you know, classes and types. And yeah. Now look at all that. You can see already the amount of fuel rods that are coming overhead. So we'll go ahead and pick this up again. Let's try this a second time. This time we'll come over here.
Noble 5 only believes those spires to be teleportation terminals.
And actually, I'm gonna grab the DMR just to take out a couple of those guys from far away.
6. I'll hold these bastards off. You find a way to the top of the spire.
Alright, so now we have to get all the way up there. That's our goal. Where did those guys go? Ah, here they are. That's where they went. They pushed up. Actually, kind of a useful gun for taking out turrets. Not gonna lie. It does overheat rather quickly, though. Look at George just tanking it. And I'm gonna use all of it to take out this turret, because quite frankly, it's the most annoying fucking... Alright. There we go. One turret down. And if you want to keep using it, there's another one of it over here. So go ahead and pick it up. We'll take him off from afar. And I believe we're safe now to drop down to the bottom level. Use the Star Wars gun on him. It'll drop his shields, and then you can take him out. Oh no. Alright. Now we have to take the elevator up to the next area. And seeing as we are out of DMR ammo, that's a little unfortunate, but I'll switch to the Needler. Make sure if you are out of DMR ammo like I am, you just want to stock up on nades and anything that you can. And then we are going to take the lift all the way to the top in what is a really cool sequence.
6 is on his way out. Get in there. Take out that shield, Lieutenant. You Spartans. I'm en route with a Falcon.
And there's a lot of things up here.
Ready when you are, 6. Hurry, Lieutenant. We got a frigate inbound to blow that spire as soon as the shield is powered down.
So, I forgot about him. There seems to be a fuel rod grunt. For him, I mean, it just really depends where he is. And there I got lucky and took him out. So, now we have one more elite to deal with. And you'll notice it's a white elite with a sword.
Target down. We're clear.
Go ahead and take him out. Alright. And after you kill him, should just be one more enemy up here. I'm hoping he does have a fuel rod. But luckily we took him out. So just because we can, let's pick up the fuel rod. And then we're going to activate the spire. Pretty fucking tight, actually. And look, we're with the rest of Noble team.
Control, this is Noble 1. Spire 1 is green and you're free to engage. Have a nice day.
Copy that, Noble 1. Be advised, all ground units. Frigate 318 Heavy is inbound, and MAC rounds have been authorized.
Mac rounds? In atmosphere?
One way to get their attention. Hang on to your teeth, people.
And remember the big cruiser we saw coming in at the beginning of the mission? Well, that's it. Boom! Yeah.
New contact. High tonnage.
And just when we think we've won,
Now,
one of our
somebody tell me
biggest
this ain't
ships
happening.
gets taken out by
UNSC
what?
frigate Grafton. Do you copy?
Grafton is dust. We need to get out of here now.
Look at the size of that Covenant ship. It covers the entire sky. Well, that will conclude Mission 4, Tip of the Spear. Yeah, it's a okay mission overall, although it's not really even in my top 3 or 4 favorite missions from this game. I don't know, I just don't really like the feel of it. The only part I actually really like is that Inspire. As you can see, we got par finally, so yes! Go ahead and check this out. And yeah, 125. Longest spree was 96. So, oh yeah, so it says more than 3 deaths. So there was 2 in the last video and 1 in this. The other 3 were in the very beginning on my first run, and even though I clicked restart mission, it kept them on there for some reason. So that's a little bit higher than it needs to be, but whatever. Anyway, now we're going to go ahead and start the next mission. One of my favorite missions, if not my favorite mission in this game. Actually, yeah, I think it is my favorite one. Anyway, Long Night of Solace. Long Night of Solace is one of those missions that they tried to emulate in Halo 4, where you're able to pilot a vehicle you don't normally get to pilot in the Halo universe. And I think that's pretty cool. Pretty neat idea. Can be difficult on Legendary, though. Any vehicle portion is extremely difficult on the Legendary difficulty, because anything can take down your shield so fast. As you can see, or as you've seen, one Grunt does it. So, let's go ahead and watch this cutscene.
Our foe is more devious than we imagined. That spire was indeed a teleporter linked to a cloaked Covenant supercarrier, a grave threat. Thankfully, help is imminent. 60% of the UNSC fleet is en route to Reach from existing deployments. The first battle group should arrive within 48 hours.
48 hours?
That's imminent?
Uh-oh. Who's your money on this time?
Her.
You always pick her.
She's always had him dialed in.
That thing's crushing us and we're waiting for backup. They'll be backing up a graveyard.
All our nukes are either out system or went down with the ships that carried them. You're preaching to the converted.
How converted?
I know that look, Cat.
You can say no.
No.
You don't even want to hear it.
Fine, I'll hear it.
Remember that accident a couple years back? Colony ship en route to Cygnus, 700 dead.
Vaguely a slip space drive malfunction, right?
Actually, it worked fine. The drive was mounted improperly after a service haul-out. When it fired, it teleported half the ship to oblivion.
This is relevant. How?
A certain Covenant supercarrier could, with some assistance, suffer the same unfortunate accident.
Even for you, Cat, that's
Inspired?
not the word I would use.
What's going on?
Go ahead. Explain.
May I?
Don't cut yourself.
Objective: destroy Covenant carrier in geosynchronous orbit above us.
This sanctioned, sir.
What do you think?
Oh.
Method: a slip space drive in lieu of the nukes we don't have. Delivery system: us. Solvable: getting us up there. That and getting our hands on a slip space drive. Thank you for sharing.
So, all we need is orbit-capable transport and the single most expensive piece of equipment made by man.
As a soldier in the field, I couldn't possibly have access to those kinds of resources. That said, a good place to look might be, I don't know, the nearest non-existent launch site in the non-existent Sabre program dismissed by 3 administrations as preposterous rumor, and in which our newest member was certainly never a pilot.
It's scary. You know that.
All we need is a green light from Holland.
Good luck with that.
You're the one asking him.
Well, there's no way in hell he's gonna go for this.
Ha! Guess he did. Yeah, I just really like that conversation. I think it's really well written. So, this is the experimental Sabre facility. But what is the Sabre facility? Well, we'll find out.
Bit of a hike to the launch facility.
Any closer is too hot to land.
Copy that, Commander.
Move up the beach, Noble.
All right. So begins one of my favorite missions in Halo history ever on any of the Halos. And that's saying a lot. Now you can see those are some dropships coming in. And for the time, 2010, these graphics were pretty damn amazing. And in fact, that kind of looks like a painting. But as we push up, we see that the beach is actually overrun by Covenant. So we'll start the process of taking them out. For the grunts, go ahead and use your pistol if you want. And we get some really cool music to kick in. And this is actually the first time that we are with all of our team. All of the Noble Spartan team. So that's also really cool. And actually you end up having some really good team engagements here. And if you need to, you can rely on them to do a lot of damage. So you push up over here. Alright, you see that? It's another white elite. So if we come back, where did that go? Alright. We'll go ahead and pick up the green gun. Alright, so that's one down. I mean, it's really tempting right here because you have so many people to just run in, but you still will die really fast, actually. It's not until there's only about 1 or 2 of the elites left that you really can start to move up and get further progress onto the beach. Wow, what a shot by that guy. Alright, now we have another white elite. And we'll take him out with the green gun as well. Make sure you keep switching this out so you have a somewhat new one each time. And we're to the next part of the beach. And you can see, look at, they have people trying to bomb the facility. We have anti-air guns up and running. So it's just a pretty awesome battle scene overall. And yeah, really awesome. And the water, it's on the coast of this northern lake. And look. Yeah. Alright, anyway, back to the fray. Those guys can actually be tricky to take out from this range. Which begs the question of why I'm even trying. Well, because I can. Suck it, bitch. Now I'm gonna let our team kind of push up a little bit. Man, I'm almost out of ammo. But your whole team will push up, and actually in this part you don't really need to do much. And just look at that. And you guys will all converge on him. And that's that. Come up here by the door, grab the DMR. And some grenades. As well as any one of these armor abilities if you want. Just because I don't think I've showed this one off yet. This is the drop shield. Drops a shield around you. It was like the thing in the trailer for Halo 3. But yeah, I like sprint, so I'm going to pick it back up. And teammate has some rockets there. Remember, anything you give the AI will have infinite ammo, so you want to give them good weapons.
Some plans are too good to say no.
Let's get that Sabre airborne before
Here we have a sniper. Right. So go on into the door. And what was that? Oh my gosh. And take him out really easily. And look around over here. And nothing. How did he get in? Well, I have no fucking clue. So, continue on. And here you can see some dead Marines. Pretty awesome. Not, again, though. And a classified little area. And some shotgun ammo. And some grenades if you want it. And here's Central Command. Looks pretty similar to, like, aboard a UNSC carrier, the bridge. And in fact, this is a lot like what you see in some of the cutscenes from Halo 3, as well as aboard the UNSC Infinity in the holographic display. So you can come down here, and open up the bay doors. And that, my friends, is a Sabre.
George, 6. Get to the Sabre before the Covenant wreck.
It is a shuttle of sorts, but also a fighter that has the ability to go into orbit. So, look at this guy. That's kind of funny. He just kicked him. And we'll hit that guy just for good measure.
Launch team. Sabre is prepped and ready for launch.
Now you can come up here. Pretty sweet, right? And actually, if you jump onto this, come up here, you can jump onto this thing. Oh no. I'm trying to remember exactly where it is. I believe it's on this thing. You have to come over here, crouch jump onto this, and I'm failing 100% at it. Come on. It's difficult to do, but if you can do it, you're rewarded. Okay, I'm not gonna do it. There is a data pad up there, and I can't seem to get it. Anyway, this area, if you look below you, is also a multiplayer map, Countdown. Normally, the doors are open for both of those, and that's where the flag spawns there, and there's one on the other side as well. So yeah, pretty neat. And say goodbye to your friends, and go ahead and hop up into the Sabre.
Struts disengaged. Commencing launch in T-minus 5, 4, 3, 2.
First stage engine burn nominal. Stage separation in 3, 2, 1. Stage separation. Second stage ignition confirmed.
And there, we see an orbital space station similar to that found in Halo 2 and Halo 3. It pilots just like a Banshee. You can do a bunch of tricks with it and stuff. And it's got this gun and some missiles. But anyway, right here I'm going to cut it. So thanks for tuning in, guys. This has been your boy Flagcap. We'll pick up at this exact spot next time. And thanks for tuning in again. Don't forget to like and leave a comment below if you're enjoying the series. Yeah, I guess take care. Happy gaming. This is Let's Play Halo Reach Solo Legendary, Mission 5, Long Night of Solace, with your boy Flagcap.